Ma guarda chi c'è! Ma guarda chi c'è! Benvenuti, grazie Fullmetalo per il ride, ciao a Pino! Ciao Cigatto, ciao Roby, ciao Ste. No, tranquillo Gabriel, fai. La giornata di domani è persa già. Vabbè che riesce a farla lo stesso, è già qualcosa. Come state? Va bene, Roby. Ti farò svagare con questo quarto capitolo di The Wolf Among Us. E dico quarto con quattro dita perché è il quarto. C. Tu stai bene, sei un pentagono adesso? Sì. 4. Sei un pentagono, non puoi più dire niente. Adesso non puoi più venirmi a dire c'ho l'ansia, sono triste, sono depresso, sei un pentagono. Hai ben 5 lati da cui vedere il mondo. Non più soltanto 3. Che poi erano 4 perché in realtà era... Non faccio gesti con le mani, è meglio. Ciao Caesar. Dai Gabriel, te la recuperi, tanto la carico nella cosa, se te la vuoi recuperare. Magari te la metti sottofondo starotte per dormire. Sì, Roby, ormai mi fa compagnia da 4-5 giorni, l'ho chiamato Giampiero. L'ho chiamato Giampiero. E questa è dimostrazione che non sono giovane, ma che mangio merda in realtà. Questa è la verità. No, che poi i soldi li prenderebbe a me, Roby. Un po' come Gennaro, anche Giampiero può essere abbreviato Gege, lo sai? Non lo sapevi questa cosa? Qualsiasi nome con la G può essere... No, purtroppo, piuttosto che mangiare canditi mi ammazzo. Però, sai cosa ho mangiato in realtà proprio prima di iniziare la live? Un pandoro. Ho mangiato una fetta di pandoro. Ho mangiato salumi, cazzo se sì. Va bene, Gabriel. Grazie mille. Buon lavoro. No, non può andare in negozio a comprare fisico. Tra l'altro, oggi Rondo ha detto che sono 50 transazioni a semestre, cioè follia. È follia. Sarà un massimo di 50 transazioni a semestre, penso. Comunque, vi dicevo, per me il cashback, non mi metto nemmeno a impazzire dietro l'app, perché non farò mai 10 acquisti fisici in 6 mesi. No. No. Però, cioè, è una buona cosa se sei tipo un padre di famiglia. Adesso è Natale. Fai i regali ai bambini, alla moglie, alla nonna. Cioè, vai in un negozio e... e fai, insomma. Anzi, il sabato probabilmente ci sarà live. Ve lo anticipo. Questo sabato probabilmente ci sarà live. Dovrei consegnare lavoro entro venerdì, a meno che non mi dicano no, devi rifare tutte queste. Dovrei riuscire a farla. E sempre a mezzogiorno, un'oretta, 2, e andiamo nel mare dei ladri. No, tranquillo, stai, assolutamente. Non ti preoccupare. Anzi, perdonami tu se ci sarà della distanza tra quello che scrivo e quello che dico. Comunque, bando alle ciance, ci lanciamo subito nella narrazione, che dobbiamo finire il capitolo oggi, così venerdì finiamo il gioco. Non ho fissato la cosa del pad C, perché sono una grandissima testa di cazzo. Non mi fa... Ah, scusate. Certo che non mi fa. C'era il pad attaccato, vi vedeva questo. Ok. No, ho fatto altro. Ho fatto altro. Ecco, ho lavorato fino adesso anche. Poi di solito appena stacco mi metto a giocare a Dragon Age, che mi ha preso tantissimo, e uso il pad della Play, quindi no. Comunque, capitolo 4. Ci becchiamo. Ciao Lilith. Io ho fatto il prologo.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa.
Tranquillo, Lilith.
Have a seat.
Mi piace che hanno l'alcol marca uomo nero. Che casino sto posto.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Certo, ti fa proprio bene.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those.
E lei fuma shorette? Spiaggette? Siamo gentili,
Thanks.
facciamo parlare lei.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Va bene,
I know
Lilith.
what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for. And you found a way to tell me. You sent me to
Metto
the
queste
open
cose molto
arms.
natalizie.
Maybe that'll work again.
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
Ecco qua.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
E come dobbiamo giocarci?
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now,
Flounder, i gabbiani.
and I don't know what to do.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
Sì, lo
What
puoi
I'm
dire.
saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left.
Ok. Quindi è un sì.
So I hope you're looking after yours.
I miei amici sono in pericolo.
Are you?
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
Non può parlare, è troppo... Potete fare però una roba tipo sì e no con dei
Sorry
rumori.
if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
E infatti Fate... No, aspetta, Fate però gli ha detto la stessa cosa nonostante avesse il...
Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! His lips are sealed!
What?
You
Ok.
can't. Just stay back.
Se glielo levo l'ammazzo
You
probabilmente. Ho fatto bene a non
can't
levarlo.
do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off,
Conforta.
If anyone finds out I came here,
that's probably snow.
listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us?
Quale
I
conversazione?
could be in a lot of trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Stavolta lo faccio davvero,
Thank
non lo
you.
tradisco. Ragazzi, smettete di guardare. Siamo a 31.131 visualizzazioni. No, anzi.
Sorry,
Dovete
I
guardare
just need to
ancora,
talk to the
no?
sheriff for a
Scusate, ho
moment.
detto una cazzata, non è
Please excuse
palindromo.
1 minute.
Per un attimo ho
I
visto...
might have a new lead for you, but I don't know
No,
how
no,
solid
vabbè,
it is.
ho sbagliato, non è palindromo,
Beauty and
restate.
Beast called the office just now. They
Scherzavo.
said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane. Thank you for
Però ho
listening,
visto solo
Sheriff.
1 e 3, mi sono...
You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty
Se non
came to me
smette
a
di
while back.
accendere sigarette per spegnerle.
She
Ho
was
capito
looking
che è un
for
noir, però...
financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Ogni
And you
tanto...
didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff.
Oh. What do you want?
Allora, innanzitutto
Well,
non rispondi così.
You're just going around knocking on doors?
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
Listen, I've had a shitty
Do you
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. please excuse us for just a minute? Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Non vi preoccupate, mi faccio i cazzi vostri.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that?
Talk
or
about
do you
living
wanna
in the
try to sort
past.
this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine.
Legno massiccio, porcellana. Un po' troppa ricchezza per essere gente con problemi di soldi, eh.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money, or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk, and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it.
Chi è?
If you can't give us certain assurances.
Luke Glondir, grazie mille per i ride. Benvenuti anche ai riders.
That means details.
Benvenuti,
No more
benvenuti.
stonewalling.
We
Grazie
are.
per il follow, Zap.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of
Benvenuti,
lifestyle,
benvenuti.
okay?
Mettetevi comodi.
We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Grazie agli acetti per il follow.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Beh, non è vero.
let me just,
A day at the beach? Skiing the slope?
Hey, we're not done yet.
And we can't
I
come
should-
to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep!
Terribile.
Fucking message. I'm gonna
Grazie per il follow anche
bash
Luke.
your heads in with that
Grazie
machine
mille.
if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Aia. Mi sa tanto che non ce ne frega un cazzo se voi parlate o meno, siete nella merda comunque.
All
Però
I
posso
care about
proteggervi.
is, how can I find the crooked man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place.
Vabbè, essere una
I'd overheard
coppietta,
people talking
Roby.
to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those
Sì, ma sono una
tweety
coppietta
girls
molto
going
legate
Probably dropping
all'aspetto, la
off a
Bella e la
lone
Bestia.
squeezed out of
C'è
some
tutta la
poor
storia.
fable.
Quindi.
But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
Che non siamo messi
Guess I'll
proprio
go check out
benissimo.
the Lucky Pawn.
Però va bene.
If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop? The cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man.
Butcher.
And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the
Ma
Crooked
lì è.
Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you.
Ma
But
lì
I
è.
do know this.
Scommettiamo.
It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her.
Grazie
But
al
I don't need
cazzo.
to tell you what
È una
she's
Damn
psicopatica.
right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Ecco
All
qua.
we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't
certo.
understand, Bigby.
Quindi avete chiesto una marea di soldi.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
Capito? Coglione.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
O no, un'altra scelta. No, voglio andare
I'm
a
going
Lucky
to the
Pawn.
Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
È il suo lavoro.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
Richiestina da
No,
poco,
of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous. To all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job.
Ciao Felix.
Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Bestia, sparo la faccia, se lo ricorderanno. Sti coglioni. Ciao Felix. Sti minchioni veramente. Guarda.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
No.
It looks like you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number.
Jack, sei un pezzo di merda.
Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules.
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright? And anyways, I'm getting the money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic!
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Faith's coat.
It was face coat. Look, you left it in my
Todd,
place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off-cited statute of Finders Keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know. You and your blinkered rules. If a witches didn't charge so fucking much...
You know, maybe Snow can help you out.
How could Snow help me out?
Give you an advance. A loan or something. She's kind of in charge of the business office now.
Well, the last guy who was in charge didn't help us much, so forgive me if I don't
Sì,
expect
ma l'ultimo
anything
che era in
to...
carica faceva schifo al
I don't
cazzo.
know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the own lays, okay, Og Frey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
Funny you should mention that. Because it's exactly why I'm here.
You want a loan? I didn't really think you the type.
Yeah, I do. So give me one.
You know, I'm sorry, Bigby, but I really shouldn't be talking about this with you.
You know this is a fucking crooked man place, right?
Toad?
He uses fancy boys
Toad ha la bocca
to
larga, però,
smokes
eh.
the honest businessman. Force him to lay on credit into servitude.
High interest isn't servitude, and nobody's complained before.
Who'd listen? Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk
Quanto
about.
rigido quel cappotto.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Leave the coat.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know.
Tieni, Rospo, dai.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting hard to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a crooked man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from.
C'ha ragione,
Either
c'ha
way,
ragione.
I'm getting screwed.
C'ha ragione.
Drop by anytime.
We're nothing like him.
He really grows on you. Look, I work here sometimes for the extra cash. It's something stable. You know, between more entrepreneurial bouts. And before you ask, I've never seen the Crooked Man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The woodsman's axe?
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine. Fire away.
Stringi il culo.
There's more than just pawning going on here. You got the loans. What else? Maybe it's like a weapons locker, too. Was the axe here?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I'd notice a giant mystical axe. And that's saying something. Since, you know, I can sometimes miss the obvious.
And if I just happen to find a giant mystical axe?
That would be quite the magic trick. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close? It's the middle of the day.
what can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in, so,
What else can you tell me about Jersey Devil?
just that he's a fucking psycho and I like to stay out of his way. I typically work when he's not here, but I can call you when he comes back, alright? Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
Allora, questo cos'è?
What's the anvil for?
Blacksmith didn't need it.
Haven't seen him around for a while.
Stato del cavaliere
The
senza
headless
testa.
horseman. Isn't this Crane's?
Maybe? I don't know.
Questo pugnale.
This is Prince Lawrence's dagger.
Sì.
Who sold this?
I don't know. Look, are you almost done?
How can you not know who pawned it?
I'm not here every day. And even when I am here, people sometimes dump boxes of shit. What does it matter? You don't know how hard most of us have it, do you?
You, and Grin, and Toad, you're all better off than you think.
It was a rhetorical question, but sure, fine.
Uh-oh.
I thought you said you'd never take something like this.
What? I don't,
You're a lying piece of shit, Jack.
Oh, okay, come on, Bigby. That
The
wasn't...
axe was right here all along. Now tell me what happened to it.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work, I just try to keep my head down.
Just tell me the truth. What happened to the axe?
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea.
Why'd she take it? Just to fuck with me?
You think I'm crazy enough to ask her that? I'm not sticking my foot in that lawnmower,
Beh,
thank you.
effettivamente.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
Not my fucking system.
But you're the guy who makes sure
I'm
that...
the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. Who closed the fucking gate? Jack?
Che bell'uomo.
If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
Woody, calm down. Your axe isn't here.
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby? What? It isn't?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? I got shit to do, so whatever you're here for, make it snappy.
Madonna.
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
If I were you, I'd watch my tone about now.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a sting, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's obedience school for wayward fucking creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
I didn't expect to see you upright. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's
Questo
my
molto
axe?
simpatico.
Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Trust me, you do not want to go.
Poi lo vediamoci.
And what if I do? You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? Ah, you.
Qui.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Sempre in mezzo ai coglioni, Eccola.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
No. Un'altra bottarella. E che palle però. Mi dimentico sempre che c'è anche la parte con la tastiera. Spezzaglielo. Fa male, eh? Ah, che male.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Ci sta. Non è che non ho risolto, non ho avuto tempo di farlo, quindi ho fatto altro. Oggi mi ci metto.
So, wanna try again?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. There's no address, no place. He lives in the bends and forks of tree roots, behind the sun, in the shadows.
That's not good enough.
Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. That fucking guy.
Okay, that's Crane's way. How do you contact him?
Oh, I don't. He uses couriers for everything. Ravens, goblins, the fucking Tweedles. Whatever. I go in when I'm...
E io ne ho salvato uno.
You
Non l'ho
don't know
ucciso.
anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
It doesn't matter what you fucking do. You're not gonna get him. You wanna knock on his fucking door and see what happens? Fine. Crane had the mirror. Bloody Mary had Crane. So take your fucking wrecking crew act to the butcher shop.
The cut above. And if I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
That's her spot. That's where all the magic happens. Now leave me, so I can find some aspirin.
Will Mary be there?
You want me to draw you a picture? I don't fucking know. You got what you want. Now get the fuck out of here. Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his.
I don't have to listen to this shit. Got a smoke?
Vabbè, però. Dai, sì. Però te l'accendo io, che se no mi inculi l'accendino.
Thanks. Shitty brand. You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right, we'll go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
Un po' mi spiace per Woody. È solo sfortunato. Non è cattivo. Capite? Cioè, cosa intendo? Se l'hai cercata, però. Dai, smetti. Non è elegante comunque buttarla per terra, volevo dirti questo particolare. Diamo un'occhiata prima di chiamare qualcuno.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
È tutto vuoto. E questa carne è marcia.
Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Bigby Wolf? What happened to you?
I'm looking for a piece of the magic mirror.
What?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
What? Bloody Mary? Magic mirror shard? What kind of place do you think this is?
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not. What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at the Lucky Pond. Yeah, or someplace like that. You know where it is, right? It's around the corner and a few blocks down.
I've been there. Didn't find what I was looking for. Had some words with Jersey, too.
Words? Anyway, if I'd have known you already looked at the Lucky Pond, I wouldn't have pointed you there. I just figured anything worth a damn in Fabletown goes through Jersey's hands at some point.
You know that. Believe me, I don't want to waste your time, Sheriff. And I certainly don't mean to offend.
Where's the magic mirror shard? Quit fucking around and tell me.
I'm not. I am not fucking around.
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna find out. Listen, Crane had the mirror. Mary had Crane. And she comes around here, right? If you're covering for her, I'm gonna have a problem with you. So you better think real hard about what you say next.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have
Premuto
to
quel
go
tasto
see.
rosso.
Shit.
Grandi classici.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
Relax, Johann. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, damn it.
You're such an innocent guy, you're acting pretty damn strange, Johann.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed.
Use your legs to lift, not your back.
Huh?
You'll get hurt that way. Now, what the hell are you doing?
Please, Bigby, please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johann?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johann, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment.
Just open the door, Johann.
Ciao, Marty.
Won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front.
Well, who locked the fucking door?
I'm not part of their crew. I don't know who or what goes on back there.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
Credo di aver fatto un errore, forse il fatto di non aver finito Jersey potrebbe dare dei problemi a Bella e Bestia. Forse avrei dovuto ucciderlo. Che cosa stanno facendo? E tu li hai avvisati perché hai premuto quel tasto.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
These lights, Johan. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to.
Sì, Roby,
You
probabilmente.
come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
All right, Johan, do me a favor. Just shut the fuck up and stay out of the way. Can you manage that?
Ho detto, male.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours,
Cioè, ma lì è-
other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
Didn't I tell you to sit down and shut up? That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the crooked man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Non saprei, Roby. Però vi dico che The Crooked Man è parte ovviamente di una filastrocca che dice: There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse. And they all lived together in a little crooked house. E praticamente significa l'uomo storto. E crooked è significato anche distorto in senso lato. Quindi
Too bad they had time to erase it all. This could have been useful. These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
però qui c'era qualcuno.
Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same.
Sì, sì, la lavagna la posso spostare. Però volevo vedere gli altri perché c'è stata un'animazione e volevo capire se sei andato troppo avanti o altro. Hanno pulito entrambe.
What the hell is that? I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine. No time for traveler's checks, huh? He won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Hey.
C'è solo un problema.
Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Chiusi.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking ball himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby.
No, ne manca ancora un pezzo. Non ha la
You've been
stessa
gone all
forma.
day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
I found it at the butcher shop, the cut above. It was in Crane's coat.
I told you.
There was a lot of weird magic going on there, if that has something to do with it. Other than that, last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes.
Stanno zitto quei due lì
Speaking
dietro.
about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see...
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
Good.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get it sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this.
Non so perché non lascia la fosse soluzione, ha pieno di soldi.
To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
Guys like the Crooked Man, all they care about is money. That's what all his operations were about. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't bringing enough money in. Or maybe they were just trying to find a way out.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
Non era mai della stessa forma il...
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
Neanche secondo me, Vivid, però... me la sono tentata lì.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice. That's it, all right.
Dai, alla badass, vai.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff. Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy?
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Quella è la risata di Apino.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Che bella clicca.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great
Anche
deal
lei.
to discuss.
Vabbè, la ragazza di Giorgi. È nel personaggio.
I've heard stories about you.
È durato solo un'ora.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them.
Sì, dopo che è andato via ho detto fuma e ha chiuso.
I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
È finito così. Ho fatto scelte che praticamente hanno fatto tutti. Tranne quella di accendermi la sigaretta. Forse è lì che ho tagliato. Forse è lì che ho tagliato. E quindi non so ragazzi, l'ultimo capitolo potremmo chiuderlo oggi a sto punto. Non so quanto duri l'ultimo capitolo. Se dura molto magari lo iniziamo oggi e lo finiamo domani. Ho sicuramente sbloccato delle robe nel libro delle fiabe. Ovviamente c'è l'uomo storto. Team. La fattoria. Il covo dell'uomo storto. I soldi barba blu. Johan. Il macellaio. Lascia il taglialegna. Ah, ecco, quello che mi interessa, il diavolo del Jersey. Non tutte le fiabe che giunse su questo mondo arrivano a Favolandia. Ci sono quelle che si sparpagliano negli angoli più remoti della terra, ci sono quelle che preferiscono il New Jersey e New York, come il diavolo del Jersey. I rapporti riguardo al suo aspetto sono variabili, anche se la maggior parte fanno riferimento alle sue ali, ma un incontro con una certa ascia leggendaria ha temporaneamente eliminato quella caratteristica. È proprio il diavolo. Ciao Evil. Vabbè dai ragazzi, facciamo... Questo cos'è? Proiettili d'argento, questa un'altra volta, Bloody Mary. Iniziamo questo ultimo capitolo. Magari non dura tanto. E lo finiamo tutto oggi, oppure dura molto e lo finiamo comunque venerdì.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Chi è? Serena, ciao! Benvenuti, benvenuti ragazzi. Grazie mille per il ride, Sere.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Wolfreak!
I just don't know
Grazie mille per il
what
follow.
he's doing. If
E anche il Rowan
he
Mac.
cares about it. If he even
Grazie mille.
gives a
Ciao
shit.
Mikiro.
That's why you can't tell
Ciao
me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Simone di L. Simone di L.
We're destroying the tree.
Credo.
No!
Loden, grazie mille per il follow.
We're not burning the
Benvenuti,
tree,
benvenuti tutti
Snow.
ragazzi. Stiamo vedendo il riassunto dell'episodio precedente perché il quarto capitolo mi è finito troppo in fretta.
Maybe a few will get set up, but
Quindi stiamo
my
iniziando il
friend
quinto.
Colin, I wouldn't do that to you.
E sono in una first run perché a quanto pare non posso più dire quell'altra cosa. O meglio, la posso dire, non posso usarla come tale, però. Quel maiale è Colin, è uno dei tre porcellini. Il quarto cazzo era cortissimo, è durato un'ora.
Bigby, wait.
Aster,
When you
grazie
get the
mille per il
Crooked Man,
follow.
Make sure you bring him back
Manca il
alive.
90,
He has to
Robby,
stand
manca il
trial.
90. Devo fare un
Why don't you have a
comando.
seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Il quinto è più bello, ma credo che... Guarda. Grazie, Robby, scusami, te lo devo creare il comando, hai ragione, perdonami. Colpa mia se Serena si fa i nick complessi, La prossima volta va e si fa il nick solo Sere, così più semplice, punto esclamativo Sere, No, questo quello sarà il comando però. Sono un ragazzo degli anni 90, sì. Esclamativo Sere. Ha parlato Rikishimaru, semplicissimo Rikishimaru. Dov'è complicato? Ciao Bigfoot.
You've come a long way.
Cioè, il gioco di Guardiani della Galassia da Telltale. La va Big. Stiamo iniziando l'ultimo capitolo. Che a quanto pare va bene, Robby. Che a quanto pare il 4 era troppo corto.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Tieni il ferro.
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Facciamo
Got a
così.
scotch? Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Quindi
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it.
Questo è
I
vero.
know that doesn't change what happened to you.
Crane wasn't yours to take.
I apologize if I overstep my bounds. Won't happen again. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee.
No, proprio una palpebra fuori.
Unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's okay.
Prova, Mikiro, prova.
You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said
poco.
he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but...
No, arriva coi piedi per
Just
terra.
preserving our alliance.
Ciao Molly.
If you have to know.
Steassa, come stai? Giorgi?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
you
that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one...
Sì, la Eurovision c'è sempre.
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ho sbagliato. Forse sono un po' troppi.
Take this.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, God.
This way.
Invece li ho persi tutti, non ne ho preso neanche uno. Come si suol dire.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
Lei è bella, ma è veramente una testa di minchia. Però non vale. No, mi stanno scaricando le cuffie, che palle. Ok. 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 Ok, posso mettere in pausa. Un secondo. Che carico le cuffie anche. Ok. Così. Buona caccia di cibo. Let's go! Riprendiamo. Allora, vediamo un po'. Ok. Credo di doverli prendere prima della fine di quella barra, perché altrimenti scappano. Ok. Presi. Ok, ho scelto lui al posto del Crooked Man.
I can't.
Che male. Credo di aver fatto tutte le scelte sbagliate possibili.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Li ho persi. Non dirmi che li ho persi. No, li ho trovati.
Come on.
Vabbè, era anche ovvio che andassero al Padding Empire. Non faccio le cose bene sotto pressione, Bikiro, va bene? Non reagisco bene sotto pressione. Ah, ok, Bikiro, vabbè. Aspetta che prendo dell'acqua. Non posso...
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Siete delle merde, ecco come è potuto succedere.
It was supposed to end.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it
A
again.
meno che non saltassi sulla sua.
Because it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Buah, buah, buah. Le hai uccise.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get
La
it
versione
now?
italiana fa
Why I
anche un
couldn't
gioco
just...
di parole, ovviamente.
If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
Lo gioco anche per quello, Mikino.
Break the spell.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't
can...
talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Grazie, Roby.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Voi sentite l'avviso delle batterie per caso? Che se lo sentite, spengo e metto il cavo. Se non lo sentite, è un problema mio. Ok, perfetto. L'importante è quello. Vabbè.
Just make sure you give the
Mi
crooked
darebbe
man the same
fastidio.
treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Si sarebbe meritato di morire, ma è già stato punito abbastanza. Esatto, Rob. Finché non muore se lo ricorda. Oh. Questo è giusto. Bravo, si spegne la luce perché si risparmia la corrente, che se no si... insomma. Ora. E infatti la macchina è qui. La macchina è qui. Ed è appena arrivata. C'è qualche altra cosa, magari un altro ingresso, roba da toccare? No, ok. Entriamo. La sua stia marcire, Simone? Io sono... Cioè, è raro che voglia rigiocare un gioco. Di solito io faccio una storia, quella è la storia che ho raccontato e ho finito. Delle volte faccio gli altri finali, non sempre però, ok? Mi stufo anche abbastanza in fretta dell'idea di rifare le cose. Anche quando per esempio perdo un salvataggio, no? Se tipo tu giochi un Final Fantasy o del genere, fai un sacco di strada senza fare un salvataggio, poi muori e devi riniziare da quel salvataggio. Mi tira il culo. Ma questo è un gioco che vorrei rigiocare. Un gioco in cui voglio vedere le altre situazioni. Non ricordo assolutamente che scelte ho fatto, però sicuramente sarei in grado di fare le scelte diverse. Ciao Luke, ben arrivato.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Aralo lì. Ogni cosa. Lei era lì a fotografarla.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
La ruota che ti rende storpio. Candeggina e martello. Che bello. Cosa abbiamo? Qui fanno i proiettili d'argento.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Aia, che male.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Tales from the Borderlands mi interessa.
Some business to attend
Sì.
to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way.
No, la psicopatica secondo me è semplicemente una che ha trovato uno che gli fa fare il cazzo che vuole.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
No, so fare di meglio. Perché lei va su ogni superficie riflettente. E siamo in un posto dove c'è del metallo. Ciao Crosta. Andiamo. Andiamo. Quarto capitolo un po' corto, quindi ho iniziato il quinto prima della fine della live e... No, qui. Ciao Pingue. Bastarda. In realtà anche il tizio di Giorgio ha la stessa abilità sua, perché la storia di Bloody Mary è molto più vecchia. Ho capito, ma darmi il tempo di premerle le cose? Il personaggio è fighissimo, però. Il personaggio è molto figo. Il fatto che sia coperta di specchi per poter tagliare è molto figo. Ci sta facendo il culo, io volevo farvelo notare. Non riesco mai a capire se sono io che sto sbagliando qualcosa o se sono effettivamente scriptate le faccende, però. Non mi distraggo, scusa. È scriptato, ok. Però ti dà quella sensazione che, oh cacchio, devo aver sbagliato qualcosa. What the fuck? Kagebushi no Jutsu. Questa. Sono un po' troppe da gestire comunque, volevo dirlo. Che fastidio sti rumori però. Ok, il lupo completo. È ora di rompere gli specchi. Aia. Allora. Quella è quella vera. Quella è quella vera. Posso dire che fanno un verso terribile? And I will laugh, and I will puff. Lo sapevo. Lo sapevo. Ero sicuro che quello sia stato il colpo finale. Ok. Beh, sai, a differenza di questo e Tales from the Borderlands, effettivamente The Walking Dead non lo troverei interessante, per un motivo molto semplice: non mi piace The Walking Dead. Ciao Moreno. Sono 1000! Game of Thrones l'ha giocato mio fratello, è terribile perché a differenza di questo effettivamente tu devi finire gli episodi e lui ti dà un achievement. Non c'è, capito? Adesso è vestito però, Molly, com'è possibile?
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss.
Sì, devi solo aspettare, cosa.
You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for
sì, è un proiettile d'argento. Non erano sicuri che avrebbe funzionato con il lupo delle fiabe, ma a quanto pare funziona.
I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
È veramente storto,
comunque. You know that.
L'ho detto.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable.
Credo di aver capito dove vuole andare a parare. Lui ha aiutato molte persone, quindi è convinto che chiamati a testimoniare staranno dalla sua parte. Però anche io ho aiutato delle persone e quelle persone se lo sarebbero ricordato.
Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation.
Si dimentica del basilare concetto per cui una persona può anche uccidere qualcuno, ma se c'è un mandante va in galera anche lui.
I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Voglio giocare secondo le tue regole, Crooked Man. No, non voglio beccarmi un proiettile. Andiamo.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Vorrei
You'll be
tirarti
given
un
a trial in
pugno.
front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Altuccio. Comunque, Va bene, Michiro. Proprio la traduzione è fatta da dei ragazzi, quindi ci sta. Grazie mille per essere passata, ciao. Bentornata, Sere.
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Cucù.
He's back.
Sì, mi puzza tantissimo.
Motherfucker.
Cioè, lui ha un piano per
It's
uscirne.
been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble at the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary,
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Sì, è
Everyone,
il Crooked Man, certo che è un
can
crook.
I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
No, non è il pozzo di Samara, Simone. È il Witching Well.
You are
È il
charged
pozzo
with
delle
the murder
streghe.
of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the Witching
Where
Well.
it fucking
Tanto
belongs.
Witching Well.
But we promised you a chance to defend
Gioco di parole
yourself,
con
and
Wishing
I
Well.
won't rob you of that right.
What the
You
fuck?
really
Che
This
posso
is
dire?
about justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a
C'è un problema, ragazzi, tra 5 minuti devo dare la linea a Luke.
to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is fucking bullshit.
He's always been a bit of a powder keg.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself only recently.
For fuck's sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in...
Lo so, Ste. Mancano 4 minuti.
You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homeland.
Questo è quello che pensavo.
Anyway, with nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree
Io
back.
ho evitato che il governo te lo
We used
bruciasse.
the magic to help poor fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What? You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Tranquillo, Luke. Non credo che ci vorrà molto. Cioè, nel senso, sono tutti dalla nostra parte. Però non ci sia un ribaltone adesso.
But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Bella.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Buon corso, C. Grazie per essere passato.
Right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you,
Ce l'ha rigirata.
treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
Lo sentite questo gusto di vittoria? Questo sapore di giustizia? Che buono.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Too dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Sapevo che non sarebbe successo niente. Qualsiasi scelta sicuramente avrebbe portato a questo. Pugnetto.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
Basta, giù nel pozzo.
No, I won't.
No, troppo violento, Simone.
And Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Non lo so, Vite. È uno che si può trasportare creando delle porte. Non mi fiderei.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Io non so cosa ci si va a fare.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Stanno nella fattoria. Colin. No, Simone, l'ho soltanto perché è una scelta che non avrei fatto. Non ho giocato Big B in quella maniera violenta e voglio rimanere fedele alle scelte che ho fatto, semplicemente. Non ho paura dei bandi Twitch per cose che sono in te. È un gioco che non è stato bannato dal gioco, non ha
We only
senso.
have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Tu torni a Copenaghen?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out...
Sì, era l'incantesimo di Vivian. Era l'incantesimo di Vivian. Loro ce l'avevano in modo tale che se loro l'avessero levato, lei sarebbe morta e viceversa. No, no, viceversa. Loro sarebbero state vive, però... Cazzo, mi sono distratto per parlarti.
Freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the
No, il 2 esce a settembre prossimo, Simone. Scusami, Rob.
You what?
So I told him everything.
And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and
No,
told me
tranquillo,
things
Pingue.
had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Lo stava dicendo prima Mikiro.
So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence.
Se l'avessi rinchiuso con questa nuova cosa, se fosse saltata fuori, avremmo dovuto liberare il Crooked Man.
Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things
Avremmo dovuto tenere una...
I don't know.
la cosa comunque nascosta
Like
per
no
evitare che
matter what I
uscisse.
do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would.
Lo stavamo zitto e continuiamo a marcire, esatto, ovviamente.
And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
C'è qualcosa che effettivamente non torna. Niente, abbiamo finito, ragazzi. abbiamo chiuso. In teoria, se questi giochi di solito hanno la possibilità di leggere... Che spottone! Che spottone! Incredibile spottone, guardalo! Però sono belle, quindi consiglio in ogni caso. Per te lei è Fate. Dici che in realtà lei non era la sirenetta, ma in realtà quella che abbiamo visto all'inizio. Ma lo specchio ci ha detto il contrario, in teoria. Comunque, ragazzi, abbiamo sforato di una ventina di minuti. Chiediamo scusa a Luke. Però dice che le ricorda qualcuno. Una malia! Una malia per sembrare... Per sembrare Fate. E idem... Quindi potrebbe essere che invece hanno ucciso la sirenetta e pelle d'asino semplicemente... Se fosse Snow. No, non ha senso, Snow era in ufficio. Guardate perché non si toglie il ribbon. Può essere. Però il ribbon non se lo toglie perché? Perché dici che se lo toglie la testa le cade? Sì, è vero, Crane se ne sta a Parigi che aspetta l'ordine da un uomo caduto nel pozzo, quindi... Comunque, ragazzi, adesso vediamo Luke che è passato anche fin troppo tempo. Sta aspettando, poverino. Ed è giusto che si vada dal buon Luke adesso. Però no, erano nella stessa stanza. Stava parlando con cosa? Meno che erano... Cioè... Allora, il discorso è che queste cose avrebbero senso se ci fosse effettivamente un modo di sapere come va a finire la faccenda. Però, purtroppo non è così. Andiamo da Luke. Adesso facciamo partire sto ride. E gli scriviamo... Ah, il tuo gioco preferito. No, anzi, il golf, il tuo gioco preferito. Ciao Simone, grazie per essere passato. Andiamo da Luke, gli scriviamo questa frase. Ragazzi, grazie mille per essere passati. Domani finiamo la tavola per i sub. Così posso regalarvela finalmente. E la finiamo domani, ragazzi, assolutamente. Finiamo lo sfondo nella prima ora e correggiamo nella seconda. Grazie mille per il follow, Simone. Gentilissimo, alla prossima. Io ringrazio ancora tutti quanti per i follow, siete tantissimi, non vi elenco tutti perché veramente altrimenti da Luke tardiamo tantissimo. Ringrazio Serena per il raid, ringrazio i full per il raid allo stesso modo. Rimanete sempre fighissimi. Domani alle 17 con una bella live di disegno. Andiamo da Luke, mi raccomando, un bacione. Ciao ragazzi, buona serata.